Good day, everyone, and welcome to Journey of the Anointed. By request from my Aunt Diane, she wants to have a good look at Sabrina. So I promised her I would make sure she could see her good in the next video. Say hello to your Aunt Diane, whom you've never met. See, she knows the camera's on, and she turns her face away. There we go. She's sort of looking. Look at the camera, sweetie. Say hello. Say hello. It's almost her supper time, and that's all she's got on her mind right now, so yeah, she's not going to be very sociable. So, I'm going to talk about the day I had today. I had a terrible day, actually. It was really bad. The Lord was hard on me today. Hard tests. He just put it to me. So I bought that phone. Some of you might remember I bought a phone so I can open up accounts because you got to verify your identity and all that. So I buy this cheap flip phone, $60. Of course, it arrives and it's broken. It's literally got a piece smashed right out of it. So I got to send it back. So there's a company that comes and they schedule a pickup time. Well, it's not really a pickup time, it's a pickup day. And then you have to stay available at your front door the whole entire day because you have to be there to actually hand it over to them. So I had to make myself available this whole entire day, and they never even came. Okay? So I got thinking after a while, pretty sure the Lord arranged this whole thing as another test for me. Because you couldn't have made this more annoying and frustrating if you tried. Every aspect of it was pure annoyance. It was just the way the company deals with you. They make it very difficult to get information about how it works. You can call them. It'll say your wait time will be 5 minutes, and you're on hold for a half hour before anybody comes. They send you an email finally and say, oh yeah, we're coming in the next 3 hours. They don't show up. When you call them and you're trying to get them as well, other people must be as frustrated as I was because right in the message it says, please don't use abrasive, foul language with our operators. They're expecting you to call up and curse them out because they know their service is absolutely awful. And then they have this other option. Well, don't worry if if the pickup thing isn't working well. Tell you what you do is take it to a Circle K and drop it off. You can drop your item off there at a Circle K. It's a store. Great. Okay. How do I do that? I want to do that. Well, you need this QR code. Again, you can't even take it to the Circle K and drop it off. You need a mobile phone to do this. How ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is that? Said, guess what's in the box that you guys are picking up? You're telling me I have to have a QR code. That's my phone in the box, broken. That's what I'm trying to send back. I can't get a QR code to do that because the item is the phone that I was buying for that purpose. Well, sorry, sir, we can't help you then. I guess you'll have to just schedule another day. So now, they didn't tell me that they weren't coming to pick up the item. They just didn't come. And I never would have known this until I used the tracking number and actually went into the tracking and found out, which I did by something like 6:30, 7 o'clock. They still hadn't come. It said on their website that they did pick up till 9 p.m., so I figured I still had a couple hours left. No, they decided at 2 o'clock in the afternoon that they weren't coming for some reason. They don't even know why. They just said the driver didn't want to come, so he didn't. Okay. So then when I find out that they're not coming, I find this out about 6:37 when I finally check the tracking. And then I have to reschedule it and do this another day. So when I'm rescheduling the day, it's not tomorrow, it's the day after tomorrow. I'm like, well, why not tomorrow? Well, because you didn't inform us until after 6 p.m. That's the cutoff. So You guys didn't show up. You guys didn't tell me you weren't showing up. But because I didn't think to check the tracking, you're going to penalize me by another day now. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm just sitting here going through all this, and the Lord is watching me. He's like, no anger, no anger. And I'm still smiling. I'm on the phone. Okay, well, that's all right then. And I'm just boiling inside. But like visions of cockroaches in my head. It's like, don't get mad, Jeff. Don't get mad. Oh, it was unbelievable. I've never seen a company so pathetically designed. I mean, it could be worse. It couldn't be worse. It was terrible. No wonder they say in their message, please don't use foul language with our operators. That's what people put up with this for a couple days, and guaranteed they call up and they're just ripping into them because, well, I wasted a whole day. I couldn't even get a shower because if you get in the shower and they come to the door, you're going to miss them, right? So, I was just, by the end of the day, I had enough. So now tomorrow I get to be free. The day after tomorrow, I got to do the same thing again. And I was fasting besides. I did a 16, maybe 17-hour fast. And I was so hungry by this time. I mean, I was starving. And that was making me crankier. Oh. But I persevered. I didn't get mad. I had a cockroach-free day. That's the first one. That's the first one ever. So am I 24 hours yet? Yes. I'm past 24 hours. 24-hour stretch, not one cockroach. So I'm happy. That's the first time I did that. Now we'll go for, I'm working on 2 days, see if I can hit 2 days. It's 2 things that'll get me. Quick to anger or lust. Either one of those. I had to catch my mind so many times today. It started veering off in that direction of thinking something lustful. Whoa, stop it, Jeff, stop it. And, you picture your grandmother, your aunts, or things. Make that thought go away. Okay, you settle that down. But if you're not careful, as soon as you go on YouTube, some image will show up on the screen, and the next thing, you're lusting again. And the Lord doesn't allow me to lust more than a second or two, and I get a cockroach. So, yeah. He was hard on me today. I get the feeling that he even created this company. It doesn't even exist, probably. He made that company up to test me today. Pretty sure he did. Because that company would not survive. There's no way it would. And it's called Dragonfly. It's like you should have called it Cockroach. It's cockroach shipping. It's terrible. The worst. You read the FAQs, the frequently asked questions. It's obvious that everybody hates the company. It's like, why would you design anything that way? Very common for them to say they're coming to pick it up on a certain day and they just don't show up. That seems to be the most common thing that happens. So I said, "Now, is this going to happen again on Wednesday?" "Well, no, sir. We're going to report the driver for not coming to pick it up, and we'll make sure it doesn't happen again." And I'm thinking, yeah, right. It's going to happen again. Almost for sure. And the Lord will be there looking over me going, don't get angry. Don't get angry. I tell you, hardest training I ever went through. Hardest training I ever went through. Yeah. So the other thing is, I wanted to talk about is scripts. One of the reasons that I get so frustrated dealing with an agent on the phone, like somebody that's at a call center usually, is because of the scripts they make them use. They only allow them to say approved things. So they're always giving you some generic gobbledygook that doesn't mean anything, doesn't come from their mind at all, comes off a paper they're reading off of, and then you feel like you're talking to a robot. And it's miserable. And I'd rather never deal with anyone like that. I've even escalated it to get like their supervisors on the phone. Say, can I request that when they talk to me, they're not allowed to use a script? Because I'm just about to leave your company because of that script. You don't understand. If you keep talking to me like that, I will not do business with you. Does that make any difference, or are you going to insist that you still use robotic scripts with me? And they insist they got to use those no matter what. Even if it's losing your business, you're still going to do that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. Wow. I used to work at a place called Easy Home. The boss gave me a script one day. I was a collector. I went after the money that they owed. He gave me a script that I was supposed to use. I took it. I said, I want you to watch. There's your script. And I gave it back to him. He just went, oh, how did I know you were going to do that? It's like, I was the best collector in the company. I didn't use no scripts. I said, if you want me to continue being the best collector in the company, you're going to have to let me do it my way. You make me do that, I'm not going to be the best anymore. I'm going to suck. Because that's ridiculous. That's the script they give. You're collecting money. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to be if you're a collector. Their frilly little scripts took away all the aggressiveness and probably took away all the success. It wasn't hard to be the best collector because everyone else was following the script. I was the only one that wasn't. And I was getting the best results. And they didn't see that as, yeah. Oh, I can't stand people talking with those robotic scripts. It's one of my pet peeves. So the Lord was, I guess he's happy with me to go 24 hours and not get a cockroach. I mean, it's the first time, so. But, yeah, I'll leave it there. I just wanted to, I need to vent about my day before I do it again on Wednesday, because I got to do the same thing. Oh, I dread the thought. But I want my $60 back. I mean, I got a broken phone. It's no good. Useless. Now, all my money's tied up with them. That just, again, irritates me so bad. So I couldn't go for my walk today. Finally get it all sorted out. I look out, I'm going for a walk. Snowing like crazy. And that's one time when I won't go walking. Don't like walking in real, like, nasty snow. So I'll be out there first thing in the morning shoveling by the looks of it. I think we got a fair bit. Canadian winter. Man. Tomorrow's going to be a better day, right? Sure it is. Sure it is. And remember, Jesus Christ is the King of Kings.